Well, I'll start off by asking you some background questions to kind of get to know you a little bit, and we will kind of go from there, really.
Sounds good.
So we want to know a little bit about your demographic that represents your certain demographic in terms of buying behaviors or how you interact with certain set products. So actually, let's get started by what kind of work do you currently do right now?
I work as a chef.
You're a chef. Okay. You're very excited.
It's good. I mean, no regrets. Everything's good. So.
Did you get your culinary license?
Correct. I have my red seal.
Red seal. Okay. Yeah, I have my friend who's also. I think my friend is one of the line chefs at.
Okay.
Or something like that. So which restaurant do you?
I was working at the Sylvia until a month ago. I just took some time off the summer.
Oh, okay.
I was a chef at the Sylvia in Vancouver.
Oh, I've never been there.
It's a small one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you're currently kind of just taking vacation, right? Oh, it's even better because the weather's really good. Before we get started, did you want any water or anything? Actually, you did. Okay. Let's see. Where was I going? All right. So this interview or this survey was really about people who love cars, right?
Yeah.
So it's about people who love cars and who I guess who really love their car and love all cars in general. All right. So with that being said, I kind of ask you, how did you get into?
As a kid, I've always liked cars.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that you like it. As a kid growing up, first thing you wanted to do was play with cars.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. My aim is aspire to buy something very expensive. But eventually.
Yeah, like a Lamborghini or something.
I don't know, but eventually.
One day, right? One day. Yeah.
Just gradual. At the moment, we just bought a Corolla a few years ago. Just only reason being because of the money, and it serves the purpose.
Absolutely.
You've got bills, you've got stuff to do. Vancouver's an expensive city.
It is very, very expensive.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. But I've always
So did you currently do anything to your car? Like, are you?
Not really. I've got the sunroof and stuff, but I've just been holding back because of my wife. So I wanted to paint. I wanted to do a lot of stuff.
Is your wife a car person?
Not really. Not at all.
It's really a men hobby, right? I guess. Okay. One of the things in regards to the survey was when people have pet peeves about certain cars, right? There's certain things they don't like when people do in the car. A lot of people don't like maybe somebody's foot on their dash. Smoking, absolutely, right? So I want to talk a little bit about your pet peeves actually, and what do you have and why
I'm very, very, very particular about. I hate people bringing food in the car because it really annoys me. So I've always made it a point with my wife and I do take out from somewhere. They can put it in the trunk, right? Okay. It's no food. I really don't like food odor in my smell, and like my car is generally very clean. So even if someone came in and his feet were dirty for some reason, I'll go back the next day, clean it up. Yeah, those are the big pet peeves. In terms of smoking, I don't smoke, so none of my friends really smoke, so it doesn't really happen very often. I would not like someone smoking in the car. Yeah, those are the big ones.
Okay. And so typically with a lot of problems people may have or they have in their daily lives, you will try and go out and find ways to resolve those issues, right? And one of those is as a DIY option, you do it yourself, or one of those is buy a product. Like if you have a dirty floor, you can sweep it with a broom or vacuum or something like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk about what's currently in your car that's aftermarket.
In terms of
any kind of accessories you buy, like whether a phone mount?
I've got my GPS. I've got a GPS mount. Okay. I've got a small vacuum cleaner. Okay. But it's not in the car, so I take it back and forth.
Right.
And what else? Got a GPS, got a vacuum cleaner. In terms of accessories, I've got a air freshener.
Okay.
Don't know if that's an accessory. But
that is we consider that an accessory, yeah.
Like I said, at the moment it's very basic. So.
Can you tell me a little bit about that air freshener?
It's the one you clip on.
Okay.
What's it called?
I think there's a few.
Can't remember. In fact, my wife buys. So it's the basic one. It's nothing. I think it's Epic.
Epic.
Okay.
Okay. How do you like it so far?
It does the job.
Does the job.
It does. I'm not really. When you walk into the car, it smells good. So.
Yeah. Do you think about the car freshener a lot, or is it something it's on your mind?
No, I do. I mean, I like the car to smell good, especially when someone opens the door for the first time and enters. It's important. So.
So when somebody else that you don't know, like your friends.
No, even in general, if the car's parked, you just walk in first time you open the car.
Okay.
It makes a difference.
That's really good. What do you think of the? Do you particularly have certain scents that you are sensitive to, or you don't like, or like?
Not really. In an ideal world, I would like it to be a little more masculine. In an ideal world.
Ideal.
But at the moment, it is what it is.
Can you explain to me what a masculine scent is?
I would think on the lines of musk or the denim. That would make it even more cool.
Oh, so like the male cologne, like wood, like
Correct.
like wood musk.
Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, I understand. Okay, and but you're currently your wife buys you those, right?
She doesn't buy. Like we go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Either of us. Usually it's us. We just put a few in when we go to Walmart or whatever. So we're not. At the moment, it's not like I'm focused on having a meal. It is what it is.
Yeah, is there criteria when either you or your wife pick out that said car?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I haven't really. Like I said, in an ideal world, everything's. At the moment, I'm just going with the flow. That is what it is. At the moment, the car is a means to get me from A to B.
Okay.
It's not my luxury car.
Yes.
So I keep reminding myself.
Okay.
So.
Okay, you may kind of wonder why I'm talking so much about car refrigerators, right? And okay, so this company, so the student group that's also working on this the product, they are actually a car refrigerator company. Asking a lot about car refrigerator, which really intrigues them because it helps them know a little bit about why people buy certain car refrigerators.
No, I think for a male, it was actually going to be the premium. I think targeting male and female definitely makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
100%.
So they're also trying to figure out whether they want to be male-oriented, both unisex, right? And it's the product that appeals to both men and women. So that's all the feedback you give right now is raw. It's good. It's great because it tells really from the heart what you really think about your product. Is it okay if I show you the product right now? Okay. So one thing before I show you the product, I want you to know that because the product is not to the final prototype. They actually have a final prototype, but what they do is because they want to keep it a secret, they're young, they're fresh, they're trying to hide their product. They restructured the set product for presentation. Right. So let me show you. Let's open it up. I'll really show you. So this is 3D. This is they're going for a 3D structure. Don't mind the actual material right now. Everything is actually just prototype. And so I would like you to be as candid as possible when you talk about the said product. It won't hurt my feelings because I'm not part of the company at all.
I'll just be honest.
And I'll show you. I'll explain what these are for later. And so as you're feeling the product, touching the product, smelling the product, I want you to kind of think out loud. Everything you're doing, please, I just want you kind of let us know why you think the way you are and what you think this product is for. And this is also the brochure. This is just a quick mock-up brochure that they quickly produced for this interview.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah,
so my first impression when I saw it was, I'm talking to myself now. I have a rosary hanging on my car. So I don't like putting anything else. So that could be an absolute minimum. I am religious. Okay. So for me, that's the reason why I wouldn't go for a hanging air freshener no matter how good it was, because the only thing that hangs for me would be my rosary. You familiar with the rosary?
I am familiar. It's a Catholic thing. It's a Catholic thing. But excuse my ignorance on this. Are you not allowed to hang anything?
No, it's not at all. It's my personal thing. It's very personal. Okay. You're not supposed to put. It's like how the Chinese believe in Feng Shui. If the Feng Shui guy says put a mocking cat, a Chinese person would probably do. I'm just a lot of Chinese friends, really close friends, especially second generations. But I know that their parents are really. So I'm not superstitious. For me, it's more about faith. You need to give complete respect to my God. So that's the reason, and that's very personal. It's not about the demographic. It's just me. So that would be the first reason why I would rosary hanging. So I wouldn't want to put something else hanging. I'd rather just leave the rosary. So that for me would be, it looks great. Whatever, everyone for himself. For me personally, if I saw this or I saw the clip one, I'd not even look at this. I'll just go for the clip because for me the clip is more discreet and not in your face. And I'd rather just keep my rosary. Absolutely true. That's true. That's great. Keep giving me the truth. That's what we want to hear. So and like I said, but that's very me. It's personal. It's not about for this if you go on the road, there's 100 people who've got stuff hanging. So who's not particular about what hangs on his thing? Yeah, great. I mean, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Would I buy it? No. I would rather just go for something discreet. Irrespective of the rosary fact, I'd rather just have it discreet.
Okay.
I wouldn't want something in my face, but that's me.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine because you are not as unique as you think you are. There's going to be people like you too, right? And there are people who respect their faith among more than anything else, and there are people who don't want even to hang it, right? So this is a prototype as an adventure, right? Hang. This is not something you personally use, right? So how about what do you think about the material of the product?
I would reckon the black one, the velvet one feels, if asked to choose from the three, I would go for this, primarily because of the color. It just feels a little more expensive as opposed to just a paper thing. But
absolutely. That's me. Who do you think this product is really designed for, from your perspective?
I think this is designed for.
Who do you think would use such a product then?
I would reckon the younger generation. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I would reckon the younger generation would like to find something like this. And hipster, I would think the younger generation.
So that's very good feedback. I would like to show certain aspect of it, which is the smell.
Yeah.
I will open up a, let's see, this is jar C. Hey, there's something in there. Okay, I must have leaked out. But this is a scent that it's extract oil. See if you can get a whiff of that.
Wow, makes sense. Very floral, right? Yeah, I like it.
You like it, right? And so let's try a scent. And let's see. And let me know what you think of this scent.
This is nice. I like it.
What do you think it is?
It's lemon, verbena lemon, something of those things. It's minty lemon. Definitely lemon strong.
It's hard to, I don't actually know what it is.
You don't know what it is. What do you think?
Citrusy.
Citrus, definitely. That's very floral.
I would like you to compare with the current scents on the market of what you have, for example, the difference.
Yeah, I would. Like I said, for me, it's not even the scent. First, the first impression is when you open the carton. Eventually, as you said, as you try to just then forget. This has become secondary.
Yeah.
But first thing, when you open it, how powerful and how much it hits you is very important for me. But that's me again.
Yes.
So yeah.
So do you like it stronger? Or
I like it strong.
You like it strong. So that first whiff, because it's sensory, right? It gets you right away.
First one.
Okay. What do you think of this? Is this too weak or
no? If it's, I've taken it really close. If it's as strong as it is,
yeah,
I would love it. If it starts just fading, especially the floral one,
yeah,
lemon one would still strong. It's a lot more strong. The floral one, if it's light, not so cool.
Okay.
But then again, that's me.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're getting it. Everyone's different. Someone may contradict me and say, "Oh, I think the floral one needs to be subtle." So it just depends.
It really depends, right? So I want to show you currently what's on. Just to show you some competitor products out there, right? So we got this one here, this one. So do any of these look familiar to you?
We use something like this. We use this as well at times. So either this or this.
So what can you tell me about their product that you use?
goes really fast. They've got this knob as well on the top. You know,
We should have broke this one back.
no, it's all good. So yeah, the only downside to it was it gets over really quickly, so you got to keep refilling that. But like I said, these are the only two we've used.
Okay.
And yeah, it is, like I said, I haven't been absolutely anal about it, saying that, you know, I have to have this.
So when you walked up to, or wherever you go to buy the air freshener, and you see a bunch, what gets you to pick that certain one?
For me personally, discretion. Like I said, I would not want to have my air freshener in your face.
Okay.
It has to be discreet so people don't even know where it's coming from. But that's me.
Okay.
So the smaller, the better.
Okay, that's definitely a useful feedback.
I would never put something in this.
Okay, what if this is a hidden one? Someone you
If it
hide
was
on the
hidden,
sheet.
yeah, like I said, I would. I don't mind as long as it's not visible.
Not visible, not too big, right? Okay,
Discreet as possible.
Okay, that's a really good word. So, any impressions on their smell?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I haven't been anal about the fact that I have to have a masculine smell.
Okay.
But what's important is the strength.
Mm-hmm.
If it's too weak, I'll just change it and put something else. So for me, strength of the smell, the intensity. Right?
Intensity. So that's your main criteria when it comes to smell. So, well, aside from a masculine scent, right?
Right.
But one of the things that the reason why I keep bringing up scent is the importance of what this student group is trying to do. Their scent are actually organic.
Okay.
It's actually extract from the said
eucalyptus oil, lavender oil.
Yeah. So what they're trying to do is their scent actually are also supposed to use aromatherapy to create mental awareness and mental calming. Yeah. And so they use certain scents such as lavender, citrus, rosemary, peppermint, and those are all scents in aromatherapy are supposed to wake you up and keep you calm and focused, and then so relaxes you as you drive and you don't fall asleep, something similar to that kind of thing. And they're all organic. Organics, they're trying to stress that aspect. Now, the ones that are in the market right now are all chemical. So you can get that super strong potency, right? To the point where some people may get dizzy from the smell of it. So does the chemical actually ever crosses your mind?
Now, since you mentioned it, given a choice, organic natural oil or chemical, 100% organic natural oil. However, the fact depends if you're looking at a larger demographic. The cost is really the difference in cost is drastic. Then obviously people as much it's like organic fruits and vegetables. You can buy organic potatoes for 4 times the cost of. It just depends on where you draw the line in terms of cost. But given a choice, 100% organic, natural oil.
What do you think about because one of the things I mentioned was the function, not just the smell.
Correct.
Because it's trying to create mental alertness. So have you ever gone to the point where you're actually going to work or you're coming back from work after a long day and you're feeling tired? What do you think of the function of keeping you awake?
I don't drive to work, Stephen.
Okay.
So because I walk to work.
That's so close, right? That's good.
But I would think it makes definitely if it does serve the function. I think the potency is very important as well. If it starts to fade away, it just defeats the purpose. But the potency of the mix, if it is like lemon verbena or lemon mint, whatever this was, if it stays potent, you open your car.
Okay, that's a good term. Now, I just lost my mind because I had a follow-up question in regards to the potency of that. Do you currently have kids?
Nope.
Okay. Do you think, well, because you don't have kids, but you think of younger drivers, right? And younger drivers, everybody tends to think a younger driver as reckless and careless or inexperienced, right? Do you think mental alertness is something that may or potentially be a selling point to these younger generations?
Not really.
Not really, right?
I don't think so.
Because they don't care, probably.
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, depends. I guess if you're talking about a guy, I don't think they really care. If you're talking about a woman, maybe she does. They're a little bit different men.
Okay. So let's go back to this the product that this group is trying to create. Now, how would you describe this product to your friends?
That it is.
The current way it is. That's what it is.
I would say that the selling point for me would be the fact that it's organic. the big difference. And the fact that it serves a purpose as well. So it keeps you alert. It all depends on how much I like it and how, like I said, for me, potency is very important.
Yes.
If it starts off well and 3 days down the line, then you're just left with something.
That's the thing, right? So you were talking about this just runs out too quickly. The one that's I believe this is Febreze. I believe it's Febreze. Now you said the run out quickly, you had to refill it. How long does it last for you?
Remember, because it depends on the knob, right? So
yeah.
We usually go medium to high. I think it's 5 every day. So it's really hard. But I would reckon 1 week or 2 weeks.
1 week. Oh wow, that's not long. Okay. So do you think 2 weeks is okay for air freshener or too short? And what would be a good time for it?
At least 3 weeks to a month.
3 weeks.
I don't know how ideal that would be. In an ideal world, yeah.
In an ideal world, you want a car freshener that lasts about 3 weeks.
At least a month.
At least a month. Okay, that's definitely a good thought. I don't know how long they're planning to have this last, but that's.
I think potency is important. If it starts to fade away, then all you're left with is decoration in the car.
I think that's so. The diffusion rate, the rate that it's kind of so it's consistency. Consistency that you always want to strong and make sure it's consistent.
If it's not strong, if it's floral and you're meant to be mild.
That way, right? So every time you open the car, you get that strong whip. But that's very, very great feedback. Now, one thing to change about the product they created. What would be that one change?
One thing change. Slightly smaller.
Slightly smaller. Okay, so right now it's too big. Oh, because you like it discreet. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm kind of breaking my rule. Would there be anything else that's on your mind?
Not really. Just say to me it's just too big. Smaller.
Okay. All right. That's actually pretty much all the questions I have.
Awesome.
And do you have any questions for me? All right. Perfect. Well, thank you very much for coming in. I have your. For your help. No, thank you for coming in. All the questions, all the stuff you give us will be very, very helpful.
Cool. Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Yeah, have a good one.